Welcome, guys. Welcome to this live session with your host, Dre FX. It's been a while that I didn't put my video on. The reason why is that I was using different type of glasses to be able to look at the screen. So I will be using this glasses. So I'll be able to look at the charts for you guys. So once again, my name is Radio FX. So as we do every weekdays, when I'm available, is to look at the market using the EMX AI system, and we look at indices and a few forex pairs, and we do look at other currencies depending exactly on what you want to look at. And we will look at the market overall and see exactly what's going on. So let me share my screen. I'm just gonna close it out. So if it's the first time being on my live, so we do the live sessions here during New York session. So at 9:30, this is when New York session open, and we look at any setups available. So let me close a few windows. So there's no news specifically. We had the unemployment claim at 8:30 in the US market. But other than that, there's really nothing that's gonna really impact the market overall. Uh, Unless if you're trading crude oil, we had the crude oil inventory news. So that's pretty much it. So let's look at what happened on Monday in the indices, because as you may or may not know, I was out for a doctor's appointment in regards to my eye conditions. So I wasn't able to be on. But if you were trading on Monday, especially indices, you would be in a hell of profit. So as you could see, we had a big move in the upside at around 9. So at 9:30, on Monday, with a big push up. So our first TP target was here. Second one was here, and it crashed first TP1, and now it's going back up in that region. So we did had a signal around 9:15. So yeah, at 9 o'clock this morning. So 30 minutes earlier, and it's still pushing up. So we're looking to go in this region for the upside, and we'll see how it will go. Let's look at SSP 500. So this is SSP 500 since Monday. So Monday was here. So Monday and Tuesday we had two buys. So we have one buy here. Yeah, right here. So first TP here, second TP zone is, let us plot our lines. So we use some range that are already coded in the indicator that will give us a good indication of where the price should go. So I'm just going to plot the lines. And usually you just have to go back in time, and usually the price will go in previous Renko bar zones. Okay, so we have a zone right here. We have another one here, and another one here. So we're just gonna plot the three other zones. So we'll go back on our current price. So as you can see, the next zone for the Renko bar is being plotted here. So this is the next zone. So right now the price is pushing. Let's zoom in. So expecting the price to push. And our next area of interest is right here, this area. So remember, this week is Thanksgiving week. So in the States. So usually the move in Thanksgiving week is done usually on Monday, and that's exactly what we had. So that was the Monday move, and you may have another push on Wednesday. That could confirm you the trend for the week. So it's still pushing up. So tomorrow it may tomorrow, Thursday or Friday it may start going down, but for now we're still riding up this trend. So if you're in that trade since yesterday, Tuesday, you would be still in profit. And if your target was TP1, that would be here. You already gained at TP1, and right now it's going in TP2. Okay, great. So let's look at other markets. So we have NASDAQ. NASDAQ doing the same thing. And like I said, usually NASDAQ is trading more or less the same as the other indices. So Monday we had a push up, then it went back down. So we did have sell setups here on Tuesday, but overall it was still going up. So right now it's pushing up. So we did have a switch going back up. So if you're, let's say you were in that sell, your stop loss would have been here, and your take profit here. That would be your first take profit, but it did reverse on you. So, but if you're trading the three indices overall, you will be in the green for the week. because of this move here. So that was a really good move. So let's look at Euro USD. So Euro USD. So Euro USD, that was on Friday. Then Monday, we had this trade here. So I had a few trades that came in on the upside. So you went to your TP zone right here. Then you had a few buys here, but that would stop you out. There's no problem. Then you're starting to go in the downside. Right now, the US is pushing. So it may still go to the downside. Let's look at GU. So that's GU. So GU since Monday, that'll be Monday here. So Monday, London session, they had to push up. Then it went to TP, still going TP2, still going strong. Still looking for buys. That's perfect. And we have Euro GBP. So Euro GBP, we're looking for a sell-off. So we did have a sell on Tuesday at 8:30. Still going strong right now. Then on, let's see, that was Friday. So Monday we had a small push up and then it started reversing. Then the actual move started on Tuesday in the downside. Hey, Leon, I hope you have a great day. Hopefully you were in those trades on Monday. Fortunately, I wasn't there. Like I said, had a doctor's appointment. So so the indices were going in the upside, very good, very strong. That was US 30. So pretty strong move up, and it's still going up right now. So you had basically two opportunities to get in, like here and here, and now it's starting to create another Renko box. This is a 4-hour Renko range. So if you were in that trade here, your first TP zone will be here, and your second one will be right here. So it's going to the second one. So on Tuesday, you had another buy opportunity here. So if you were on that buy, TP, your first TP will be here. Second one will be up here, and those are the next zones. And like I said, this week is Thanksgiving in the States, in the US. So make sure to secure your positions before tomorrow because most of the US market will be closed because of Thanksgiving. So basically, the move were done Monday and Tuesday. So so for today, I just wanted to recap exactly what happened since Monday because I wasn't there. So we may not have any setup that'll be done with EMXAI. But if you have EMXAI and you had some entry opportunities, you should be well in profit since Monday. So I don't know, Leon, if you're still on, if you have any, you had any trade that were on that were successful, just let me know. And on top of that, the few things that need to be added for EMXAI will be added in the next couple of days, maybe by next week. So I'll just gonna wait until I get the new version. So it'll be version 5, and when it's gonna be fully tested, I will release it to our current members. So anyone that has version 4 will have access to version 5 with no extra costs. So that's great news. So I'm really excited with the new version. So basically, the new version will have the TP zones already plotted for you guys. So when you get an entry, it will tell you exactly where the price should be expected to go and the stop loss zone. Okay, and that anyone that we're using other type of indicator, you're gonna have like an actual zone, and it will be really user friendly to look at. So that way, you're gonna know exactly where the price is and um, where to get out in the market. Looking for the entry 15-minute Euro GPY. Okay. So Euro GPY. So let's look at it. It's gonna go on this chart, and so Euro JPY. So it said Euro JPY, looking for the entry for Euro JPY. Longing, looking for it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be great. So for Euro JPY, are you looking for a buy or sell, Leon? I don't know. And like I said, Euro JPY, I wouldn't trade it in this session, but if you're trading it in this session, that's your prerogative. So, but we did had, if I'm looking at the settings here, we had a buy at, if I'm looking correctly, at 8:30 this morning. Let me open. So we have London, but usually I use London and Asian session for Euro GPY. So let's look. Oh, okay. No, I didn't put the right time. Usually it's so 8. So I put it from 8 until 11. That's the time. So that's Asian, and then you have London. So for now, we only had. Let me go back. So we had one sell here. So I hit TP, the first TP zone right here. So when you get the sell, your first TP is the next Renko zone right here. Okay. And your stop loss is on top. It could be here or it could be the previous Renko, the top here. So if you put it really tight, it will be, you put your line here. Okay. So that'll be your first stop loss zone, or the second one, if you want to have a big breather, you could put it there. And your first TP is here. Okay. So that'll be your first TP. But for now, on Euro JPY, I have to be in the trader to run Asian session. Okay, or buy. Okay, it's a buy. Okay. I have to prepare data for the US 30 and FX from COT. Does it exist? Yes, yes, it exists. COT. Yeah, if you remember, I was doing COT for the indices, Leon. So it's the same process as the Forex ones. So I know you already know how to do COT. So if you go on a bar chart, you're gonna have the data for um, US 30 and any indices. Okay, even metals, you're gonna have that. So it's the same process as the Forex one. And if you just do it the same way as I showed you for the forex pairs, it's the same process. Yes, but TP. Okay, great. Yeah. And remember, you're not looking for the actual buy. So if it's a buy or sell, you're just looking to see exactly if the market is going to be moving a lot or not a lot compared to the previous weeks. Okay, that's the main focus, because we're only looking to trade the trend, right? So I'm not looking to trade the bias. I'm trading the trend. So regardless of what the COT is telling me, I just want to look at the numbers and see exactly if the number is greater than the previous week and the difference between one week to another. Okay, so if I see a big change in movement in numbers, that means that the market will be moving a lot, and that's what I want to capitalize based off of EMXAI. Okay, so that's the way that you want to think about it. Great. So yeah, so we're looking for buys. So yeah, it's right now it's going on an uptrend. So if you're looking at the New York session, I'm just gonna open everything. So New York, we did had a buy here, but the next zone will be right here. So that's your next zone. I'm just gonna plug my line more or less, but everything will be calculated automatically with the version, the new version here. So that'll be awesome. And you're gonna have like basically three TP zones, more or less. I'm gonna see exactly if there'll be an option to have the TP to be adjusted, but by default it will be three TPs. But I would highly recommend you only to look at TP1 um, to start with, and then when you get more comfortable with the system, you could look at higher TP zones. So And if you know exactly your market cycle and market movement, you're going to know exactly that the market needs to retest some key levels here. So based off of Euro JPY, as you can see, it was going straight down since uh, Monday. So on Mondays it was selling off, then it was consolidating, and then it's pushing up. So we're expecting to go in this zone right here. So we have so Nasdaq and US S&P 500 is changing direction. So let's so for Euro JPY, I'm expecting to have the price going in this region here. So it still may continue to push up until the end of the week. So I'm trying to see if they're gonna fill up this gap because there's a big gap here. Okay. So that's what I'm expecting. Great. So let's go back on uh, SSP 500. So I know that the signals are based off of 1 hour, if I remember the 1 hour ankle. So I'm just gonna switch it up so we could look at what's going on specifically. So it's still going up because when you change your ankle, it's gonna change the signal that you're receiving, right? But I love to look at the 4 hour ankle because it's the higher time frame movement here that we're looking at. So that's why it did confirm a switch in the market because of the 1 hour ankle. But if you're looking at the higher ankle, it's still bullish. So that's why I'm putting it at 4. And there's other modification in the settings that eventually I will share for people that has the EMXAI. So and that will give you more precise entries. I was playing with the settings and I saw a specific setting that makes sense. I give you less entries, but more precise entries. Okay. But that will be shared when version 5 will be out. Okay. All right. So let's open that. Perfect. That's great. All right. So if there's any questions, guys, I might be on until maybe the next 30 to 45 minutes. Like I said, most of the moves were done in on Monday, Tuesday. So I'm not expecting any any signals here so far. So those are Renko bar switch here, and this is based off of the 1 hour Renko and not the 4 hour one. So that's why you're not gonna see. I'm just gonna put it at the 1 hour for you guys so you could see exactly what we are seeing and why we're receiving notification like that. There you go. So based off of the 1 hour Renko, it's telling you that we're switching tracking market movement. So it's going bearish right now off of the 1 hour Renko. But on the 4 hour Renko, those are the lines that you're seeing right now. It's still bullish. Okay. So it needs to basically, for the 4 hour Renko to switch confirm going down, it needs to go in between this range right here. If not, we're still looking bullish. Okay, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. I'm just gonna do a few steps and I'll be back. All right, so I'll be back in a few seconds, guys. Okay, so don't worry, I'll be back. All right, so let's look at the markets. So that's US 30. Like I said, US 30 is still bullish here. It's going down right now, but off of the 4 hour Renko, it's still bullish. It did went and rated those highs here. So expecting to go down for a few. But if you have taken the buy from here, depending exactly on your risk, you will still be in that trade. But it almost touched the high of this previous wrinkle. So depending if we're looking at the 1 hour wrinkle, let's look at the 1 hour wrinkle. Boom. So 1 hour wrinkle. You see on the 1 hour wrinkle, you didn't have any signals, right? On the 4 hour, you had a signal. That's why you have to play with the settings, especially for the wrinkle, to see exactly which one makes sense for you, because there's no specific settings that are set in stone. So that's why it's basically it's an open source type of indicator, so you could play it with it and see exactly which one makes sense for you. Okay, so if I go back on the 4 hour one, boom, we have the buy. Second. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. My cat wanted to get out of the place. So, okay, you get it. Yeah, because it's the signal that was triggered was off of the 4 hour wrinkle. So it's not off of the 1 hour one. So that's why I'm telling you that you may not have the same signal as me, because I don't have the same settings. Okay, because I'm changing the wrinkle back and forth. Okay, so I'm testing out a few things on my end, but if you're trading, if you have the settings off of the 1 hour wrinkle, you wouldn't have any signals right now. And like I said, when the version 5, sorry, will be out, I will share with you guys the settings that I will be using on version 5 to get the optimal entries. Exactly. Right now, there's no signals for US 30 for our live setups. But I did receive a signal on my 4 hour wrinkle at around 9. And that was the line that you're seeing here. No, that was not it. Let me go on. Just want to make sure that I put it on the 4 hour one. And it's not even the actual settings here for the entry. Like there was a better entry than this one. Yeah, that was this one. Here we go. So that was the entry at 9. Yeah, exactly. That was the one that I received off of the 4 hour one. And as you can see, it went up and it almost went to this zone. But I'm just gonna make sure that I plotted the lines the right way. And like I said, on version 5, you're gonna have it's gonna be it will show you the actual uh, price with an actual zone. So if you were using a prior indicator that had a zone of TPs, it will be shown the same way. So if we zoom in, as you see, it did a double top and reverse. So it almost went to your TP1. So basically, this trade would have closed you out here, depending exactly on your spread and anything like that. And as you could see, it almost touched the line. So if it's near that line and you're only looking for TP1, you'll be out of the trade already. Okay. So, and you can use like in conjunction with the 4 hour Renko, you could put it on a lower time frame Renko and see exactly if there's a reversal that was done. Or you could lower your time and put it, let's say, at a 5 minute and see exactly what if you see a reversal pattern. And it did do a reversal pattern off of the 5 minute. So as you can see, there was a buy here, went up, then almost touched this zone and then started to reverse. Okay. Yeah, great. Yeah, do that and make sure I don't add it. Maybe there will be a delay of for the COT for this week because it's a holiday. So you may only have the COT data maybe Monday, but you have to check the CFTC website to see exactly when the actual release of the COT will be out. Um, so usually on holidays is there's a delay to get those data. So I would say by Monday you should have everything. Because I don't think they're gonna release it on Friday because Friday is a holiday for them. So I would say Monday night you're gonna have the data for next week. So by Tuesday you should have everything that will be shown for the COT. Great. So 15, perfect. So that's pretty much it for that. Dow Indu to no, it's not Dow Indu. See, it's Dow. It should be shown as Dow Jones 30 or US Wall 30, Wall Street 30. So Wall Street or Dow Jones 30 will be US 30. So you're gonna have for US 30, it should be shown, especially on your broker, it should be shown as US cash 30 or US 30 or Dow Jones 30 or US Wall Street 30. Okay. Same thing for SSP 500. SSP 500 is US 500. SSP 500. For bar chart, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to look into bar chart because I'm pretty sure it's there. Sorry, guys. Maybe it's under a different name. Okay, but doesn't. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna check on bar chart. All right. So futures. Okay, so what is US three? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. So it's Dow Indu. Yes, it is. It is Dow Indu on bar chart because they did change the name. I don't know why, but it's Dow Indu. So it is. It is the right one. So everything that you see on the right side for indices on bar chart is the ones that you want to look at for COT. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys, and we'll wrap it up. Okay. All right, perfect. So, okay, thanks. US 30. Da, 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 da. Okay, so you said so is it not a big move? Yeah, for US 30 doesn't it's not considered as a big move. So it needs to be at least 3,500. 3,500 in difference from one week to another. But if you don't see a big movement here in price, that means that it's still going in the same direction, or it's not, it's undecided. And if that's the case, that means that you have to just look at the chart and just trade exactly what the market is giving you. But yes, that's the right way to look at the data. But Nasdaq is a big movement. And for anyone that doesn't know exactly what Leon is writing, make sure to look at my previous video in the COT regarding how to look at COT using bar chart. Totally free video. I'm not giving you exactly the full details, but the basic is there, and it will give you some guidance of which currency to look at for your trading week. But good job, Leon. That's perfect. So let's look at the GU. So GU, if we're looking at change. It's still loading. Okay, there we go. So GU did switch to bearish at around around 9. So it did switch from bullish to bearish. So we're looking for bearish movement. And That Euro GBP since Tuesday it's going down. So we did have a signal here. That's what's off of the 4-hour Renko. Euro GBP on 1 hour. Okay. So if you put the right settings, Leon, for sure it's going to give you a buy on the 1 hour chart. Let's look at the 1 hour. So trading off of the 1 hour Renko, it did give you a buy. Yes, it did. So let's give you a 1 hour Renko. So the next zone here will be here. That'll be the point of interest here for on the upside. And I'm expecting to fill up the gap here that we have. So it may continue going up here and until here. So but you love to trade Euro JPY at New York. I don't know why, but but like I said, that's not the right time to trade the pair, because if you see on Monday, when did it give you the big move right here at Asian? Then it retraced it in London and then sold off at London. You see? And then it consolidated through New York until Asian. And in Asian started to do a move. Then at London did a move. Consolidated in New York. Asian started to do a move. Then at London did a move again. Now it's consolidating. You see? That's why you have to trade Euro JPY, you have to trade it in Asian and in London. The reason why, that's exactly what I'm showing you guys. You want to trade where the market moves the most. You see here, this is where. This is London, sold off, then consolidated to New York. New York, it did a small push up, but it just retraced it and back to that zone. Then started another move. Yes, you're gonna have some signals at New York, but it doesn't make sense to take the trade in New York because the big move is done when London. You see, you had a buy here at London. I would highly recommend to take that trade at London than to take the trade at New York, because if you saw the move at New York, it's not a big move compared to what you had at London. London, you had a big move right here. So that's why I'm telling you to only trade if you're trading Euro JPY. So Euro will move the most in London, and the yen will trade the most in the Asian market. You have to trade exactly what you're seeing. So if I want to trade USD CAD, the US market trades the most between New York session. CAD is traded the most between New York session. So I'm not gonna trade US CAD in London. Makes no sense because it's not gonna give me a lot of trade opportunities. No. You don't have signal at London, just higher time frame signal, but it's I have a signal at 2 p.m. London only. So I do not enter. Is there buy signal? Yeah, there was a buy. There was a buy signal on every indices here this week, and all of them were done on Monday. So Nasdaq, if we go back here, this is the Monday move right here. That's Monday at 9:30. New York session open. Give you a buy signal, and as you could see, until the end of the session, you would have to close your trade at around what 4. So from here to here, that'll be your trade. So it went from TP 1, 2, and 3. Done. Basically, it will be done for the week. Then it give you a sell here, but that was not a sell. It was not a good sell to take. Why? Because the move was already taken. And as you could see, there was a big expansion here. It had to retrace to continue going up. And that's exactly what's it's doing right now. So it's still trading up. And today's Wednesday, so best to continue trading the same direction of where the trade is going. Yes, I can see Monday signal. Exactly. So this is Monday. Same thing for SSP 500, so US 500. Same thing happened on Monday. So Monday, 9:30, buy. You would have closed your trade at around 4. So you would have taken this move. So basically one trade for the week on each indices, you'll be done for the week because that was the best move. Okay. Same thing for for US 30. Zoom out. Boom. Same thing Monday. Right here. Give you a signal at 9. Same move. And it's still pushing right now. It depends, Leon. You're able to if you're looking at the higher time frame to see exactly if it's going to go on certain type of zones, you could hold on to the trade. But personally, I wouldn't hold on to a trade. If it's going to my a few like at least two zones on top of the entry of my trade, I'll be out of the trade. Or you could take out a percentage of your trade and let the rest run until Friday. You could do that too. And it depends exactly on the broker that you're trading on, especially if you're trading prop firm. Some prop firm will not allow to hold on to trades. So it depends exactly on what type of account that you selected at the start of your challenge. So if you want to hold on to trade, it's better off to have a swing account. So a swing account to swing trade. So you could hold on to trades during the week or even through the weekend, if you know exactly that the trend is still going in your side, on your side. So you have to double check to see exactly if you're able to do that. If not, some prop firm will close out your trade at the end of the trading session. So if you're trading in New York, most like for example, uh, there's a FTMO account. If you don't, let's say you have an FTMO account, you didn't select a swing account. Every end of the New York session, let's say you have a trade at New York session open. At the end of the session, this is the close at around 5 my time, 4 o'clock my time. Is they're gonna close out the trade, regardless if you're in profit or not. So you have to be careful on your on the account that you have. But yes, sometimes it's better off if you're still seeing the trend and you don't see a switch in trend. If you have the Virgin 4, you're holding on to your trade because there's no indication that the trade is reversing. So there's a way to trade it that way. So you take the trade and you hold on to your position. And in version 5, what's gonna be good is that you're gonna know exactly which the trend, if it's from bullish to bearish and bearish to bullish. So right now we have it as a trend a switch, so a color switch. So it's really basic, but now it's going to be more specific. So we're going to know exactly if it's changing from a bullish trend to a bearish trend, and then from a bearish trend to a bullish trend. So if you have a buy and you're in a bullish trend and you don't receive the notification saying that it's changing trend, you're holding on to your trade. So meaning, I'm just going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So let's say, I'm just going to zoom. Let me go on a clearer chart. So okay, let's look at the EUR/GBP, for example. So let's say you were in this trade, okay? So you were in this trade, you took that trade, and you want to swing trade, okay? Because that's exactly what if you want to trade a trend and you want to hold on to your trade, you're swing trading, okay? So as long as right now it's on off of the 4-hour wrinkle, as long as I don't have a reversal, so that means that we're switching from a bearish to bullish. So as long as it didn't change direction, I'm holding on to the trade. So that means that I would be in that trade from here until here. Okay, So, and between that and that, you had a few buy entries because it was following on the trade, right? Following on the trend. So you'll be in that trade here, here, there's a few here. Okay. So all of those would have won. Why? Because you're trading off of the trend. Same thing here. You had a few sells and it only changed right here. Okay. So with version 5, right now on version 4 you have basically a notification saying that we're changing color, so we're changing trend. But on version 5 you're going to have a specific signal saying that we're going from bearish to bullish. Okay, so you're going to have a signal right here saying that we're going from bearish to bullish, and then you're going to receive a signal right here saying we're going from bullish to bearish, and then bearish to bullish, bullish to bearish. Okay, so that way it will give you some more confidence of holding on to your trades based off of the wrinkles that you're seeing. Okay, and I'm sure you're going to be fully happy with that update. And if you want to have access to EMX AI, just make sure to send me an email at dredafxmanagement@gmail.com. So dredafxmanagement@gmail.com. And we can discuss exactly on how to get that. It's going to be a limited offer. There's no Black Friday special or anything like that, guys. It's really a specific indicator that's going to help you on trading any type of market. Okay, so you're going to be able to use it on indices, forex, crypto, metal. If you're trading options, it's going to work. If you're trading a different type of, maybe a signal group that you're in, and you want to make sure that you're trading in the right direction, it's going to help you out tremendously. Okay, so basically, this is basically a cheat code that I created that will give you access to any type of market, and you're going to be able to profit on any type of market. Okay, and Leon can attest to that. He's loving it so far, and he's loving version 4, and he's gonna really love version 5 when it's gonna be out. Me personally, it's gonna be good too for me, especially with my eye condition. Is gonna help me out to take some trades and not worrying on where to get out, or if I'm not in the right trend. It's gonna do everything by itself. So basically, I just put my brain on a chart right now, and that's exactly what you're seeing right now. This is how I look at the market and how I understand the market, and it's really user friendly. Anyone can use it. Even a four-year-old that knows exactly colors and directional bias, they're gonna be able to trade, because the market only goes in two directions. It goes up or it goes down. So it's only to know when the market is going up and when the market is going down, how to get in the trade, and how to get out of the trade. So when you know those four principles, you're able to trade any type of market. Even if let's say you're trading binary option, it's going to work too, because you could go on the lower time frame and get in the trade. Let's say, for example, if I go on right now I'm on the 15-minute. Let's go on a minute chart, okay? Because you're gonna still receive some notification on the minute chart. You see, in the minute chart, you have sells. You have a few sells here, still going down. So So let's say you're trading options and you say, okay, I'm getting in on the trade and I'm getting out in like 2 to 5 minutes. After getting out of the trade, most of your trade will be winners. So you can be growing your account. So if you don't know what binary option is, just do some research on it. It's really the first thing that I start trading on was binary option. So you're risking a certain percentage of your account, and you're getting maybe 70%, 80% in return every time that the trade closes. So that's the best way to start trading, and that's the least complicated thing to trade in the market. Because if you're trading on a broker, trading Forex or trading indices, those are the most difficult market to trade as a trader. Perfect. So, is there any other questions, guys? We're gonna wrap it up. We're almost at the top of the hour. So, like I said, there's no what I was expecting. No signals here so far. We had a few at the beginning of before New York session open, but based off of the current setup that I have for the live sessions, we didn't have any signals here between 9:30 until now. So if there's a pair that you want me to look at, that'll be the best time to do so. If not, we'll reconvene on Monday. Since, like I said, it's a holiday tomorrow and Friday, the New York market will be closed. So we're not expecting any movement, but you're still gonna have some opportunities to get in the market. Okay, as long as you have a system like this, you're able to capitalize on movement even on holidays. Okay, so you could, if you have access to EMX AI version 4, you're able to go back in the previous holidays that we had this year, and you're going to see that you had some opportunities to get in the market, even though the market was slow, like everyone says. But for sure, usually December is the slowest month in the market. Usually mid December until mid January. This is the slowest time in the market because most of the traders will take off, take vacations, and get back to it in mid January. No worries, Leon. So thank you very much to be on. So we'll like I said, we'll reconvene on Monday, and we'll get back to it until at least a few weeks before Christmas. So we did have, right now we have a sell indicator on US, so NASDAQ. So you could look into it here. We could look into it a couple of minutes and we'll close it out. So we have US 100. So let's look at, I'll put it on the 1 hour because that is where it was. So we're looking based off of the 1 hour wrinkle, we're expecting to go short here. All right, guys. So hope you have a great rest of your day, great week, rest of the week, and we'll reconvene on Monday. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And we'll catch you on. Peace.